Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Today is Monday, May 8th, 2023. Happy Monday, everybody. Let's start today off with a blessing, shall we? Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us, the collective, a blessing for this Monday, the 8th of May, 2023. A blessing just for us. All right, y'all. Look at this tree. Look at this. I want you to see it. The sun, the rain, the emotion, the movement. This is the blessing of letting go. Free yourself from negative entanglements by letting go of emotional ties, beliefs, and outdated ways of thinking that no longer serve you. You have the power. That which you let go will transform into an endless blessing. Namaste. Let me read this one more time. The blessing of letting go. Free yourself from negative entanglements by letting go of emotional beliefs, by letting go of emotional ties, beliefs, and outdated ways of thinking that no longer serve you. You have the power. That which you let go will transform into an endless blessing. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Good morning, everyone. All right. Now, I don't have very many questions today, y'all. This is going to be literally like a 20-minute show. I have no questions. So, I think I confused everybody. I'm going on vacation next week, not this week. So I need questions for Wednesday's show and for Friday's show, guys. Please. We're coming into a time to where I know you guys have the questions that need to be asked, but I need you to ask them. So please, for the next two shows, for Wednesday's show and Friday's show, guys, please drop any questions that you have about what's going on in this period of time, because we are in a time of change right now, and everybody has got to be ready for this. But I'm going to get to that in a few minutes. But please, if you have questions that you want answered, drop them in the comment section below this video. All right? All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I only got a couple of questions, so bear with me, y'all. This is going to be a quick show. My first question is from Sharon Y. 7 horses died leading up to the Kentucky Derby. Sharon wants to know what happened to these horses. 7 horses dying before a race has got to be, I've never heard of that happening before, but I don't watch television, don't watch the Kentucky Derby, have no idea what is going on there or what has ever gone on there. So Tarot, Creator, Spirit Guides, Universe, please speak with me, speak through me. Spirit Guides, speak freely, speak honestly, truthfully. What happened at the Kentucky Derby where 7 horses died? What happened at the Kentucky Derby where 7 horses died? Oh my goodness, guys. Let me throw these cards first, because I'm getting an image and I'm not exactly sure what this is. I mean, it's literally, I see dirt, I see, I don't know if you call them ranch hands, but I see people, and I see, it's like a movie that's developing in my mind. Let's read the tarot cards first. What happened? To the 7 horses. Guys, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know if there's a cheating scandal in the Kentucky Derby. I have no idea. But I am going to say this because this is what tarot is showing me. Somebody wanted their horse or horses or farm to be victorious in this. I am going to say this for entertainment purposes only. This was sabotage. This was an intentional act on these horses, okay? And guys, I want to say that these horses were either, I want to say they were poisoned. Something was added. I kind of even want to say it might be a syringe that somebody may have injected these horses with something that caused them to die, okay? But the reason behind it, money, 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 money. And somebody did not want to lose. Somebody wanted to eliminate the competition. Again, for entertainment purposes only. We may, after there's some, I want to say somebody's going to do an autopsy. They're going to have to do some autopsies on these horses to find out what it was. And when it is found out, it will be broadcast. This is going to be something that's going to be contentious, maybe even litigious. There's going to be a lot of film being reviewed, a lot of security footage being reviewed, a lot of dirt being kicked over. Guys, Sharon, 7 horses dying leading up to the Kentucky Derby was done by a person who was trying to eliminate the competition, to give himself and his lackluster horses, I want to say horses, because I feel like this is somebody's ginormous ranch farm, but they needed to win, and they needed to eliminate the competition. So this is going to come out. So again, for entertainment purposes only, 7 horses dying leading up to the Kentucky Derby. Not only suspicious, should be investigated fully, because this was human doing. This was an attempt to literally steal the Derby by murdering people's horses, eliminating the competition. There you go, Sharon. There you go. Somebody, and I want to say it was like an injection. But here's the thing. Not a great big old horse injection. No, I'm talking about somebody carrying around like something like a little diabetic type syringe. Something small enough to palm in your hand. Something small enough to where you can walk up behind a horse and pretend like you're patting it on its hind quarter and actually deliver a shot. There you go, Sharon. There you go. My next question is also from Sharon. And this is, we're going across the pond. Talk about the coronation, y'all. This weekend, a lot of stuff happened this weekend. Prince Charles is now King Charles. Queen consort Camilla is now Queen Camilla. The consort has been dropped. Sharon wants to know, how was Camilla feeling overall during the coronation? Let's dive into Camilla's psyche. Universe, spirit guides, creator, tarot, please tell us, give us an entry into Camilla Parker Bowles, née Mountbatten. What was her physical and spiritual energy? What was going on inside of Camilla over the weekend during the coronation? Here we go. Oh my goodness. The first card out, we get death. And then we get the world. Okay, I gotta pull them all to see what this means. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Now, The woman is now queen, but that does not stop her from envy. Envy, envy, envy. She is worried. Okay? Oh, she's happy that she got to put that big crown was put on her head. Every childhood fantasy that woman has ever dreamt for herself came true this weekend. However, she was not happy. She could not be happy receiving that which she has dreamt of because she was too busy worried about someone else. She was envious. I want to say she was envious of Kate. She was envious of Meghan. The fact that she didn't show up. And that there's a whole lot of talk around that, even though everybody knew she wasn't coming. But I'm not going to stay on that. This is about Camilla, Parker, Bowles, Mountbatten, Windsor. That's a lot of doggone names for one person. Okay? Anyways, guys, the first thing that comes out for her is death. We know that the death card, literally, figurative, it's an end, okay? This is a culmination, a coming together of all those things, something that is final. She has finally reached the pinnacle of what she imagined for herself her whole life. However, again, she's not enjoying getting what she wants. Why? Because it wasn't about her. She was the only thing that she is now is arm candy. If something happens to Prince Charles, she will not be queen, okay? She will not, okay? She doesn't have the royal bloodline. She will not be queen. William is next in line. No matter what, William and Kate will be the royal family. Kate has given birth to royal children. Camilla Parker Bowles, Mountbatten Windsor, is a jealous old cow. She couldn't enjoy her own day because she is so concerned about that this is only for show, which it is. It's only for show. She has no power. The fact that a lot of people were protesting, down with the king, not our king, down with the monarchy, eat the rich, was concerning for them. She does not enjoy what Diana enjoyed. She does not enjoy being beloved. Charles does not enjoy being beloved. Charles is a petulant, spoiled, entitled child. Camilla is now his mommy. And even though they have been having their relationship forever and ever and ever, amen, she has always been his mommy. Okay? Charles does what Charles wants to do. But Charles acts and behaves like a petulant child. A petulant child who has power to harm other people. There's a lot of skeletons in the closet. A lot of things that were not known before. Camilla's had the last 5, 6, 7 years to really understand. And even though she wants to change this and change that and change the other thing, what it all comes down to about her really is that nobody likes her. And they don't mince words about it. Nobody respects her. They don't see her as royalty. They see her as a gatecrasher. They see Charles as a petulant, bratty child with too much power, too much money. And there's a lot of fear around this crown right now because the whole world is changing at a pace that Camilla and Charles are not prepared for. The pomp and circumstance. This is what they wanted. Their faces on the money. Their name on street signs. That's as far as they had considered this. Not the fact that every nation that has been priorly, I have to find the right words. Give me a second, guys. Colonized. Every nation that Great Britain, that the British Crown colonized, is about to rise up and demand all of its wealth back from England. That's what's coming. That's what's going to be the downfall of this dynasty. All of those colonized areas, all of those people who the British Crown said, you're nothing but slaves to us. We're going to take everything from your land. We're going to take your antiquities. We're going to take your precious resources. We're going to change your language. We're going to change your DNA. Chickens are coming home to roost. All of those colonized areas. And guys, this is part of what is going on right now. So, this is kind of a lead-in, I guess. All right, this is a lead-in to what else is about to go on. Guys, this is probably going to be the most serious show that I have ever put on. Please. This one can be scary for some of y'all. But I need y'all to listen. I need you to pay attention. And I need you to prepare yourself spiritually, emotionally, and physically for what is about to transpire. On 5/5/23, when we had this very powerful lunar eclipse, like I said, I keep telling you guys, ready, set, go. This is the year of revelations. People's intentions will come to the forefront. We will understand exactly what the rich have in store for us. Okay. My next question is from Karen S. Karen S. is talking about the weather patterns and what's going on with our weather. And this is what everyone must understand. Number one, our weather patterns, what is happening to us, is man-made. I want you to go outside and look up. Don't do anything else. Just go outside and look up at your sky, wherever you are. You may see them, you may not. But if you do see them, take note. And what you're going to be looking for is jet planes with a contrail coming out the rear end. Okay? And then I want you to count how many there are. Okay? This is sky seeding. This is weather manipulation. They're doing it in the sky and they're doing it on the ground. Guys, this weather manipulation is not only causing snowstorms in May, it is also responsible for some of the volcanic and seismic activity that we have been experiencing. Understand this. We must prepare ourselves. We must, okay? And this is going to be scary. So I no cap, and I can't sugarcoat this. We must prepare ourselves for the shortage that is coming. There is a whole collapse that is about to occur. It is going to occur this summer. Okay? We are being warned on every front. What's happening with BRICS? Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa creating their own currency. Okay? This is for the economic. This is the economic lesson for the day. America was not invited to be a part of that. The entire world right now is trying to extract itself from the U.S. dollar. Our U.S. dollar, like I've been telling you guys, is backed by nothing. Well, it's backed by oil and gas, but oil and gas is unregulated. Oil and gas has become a pirate. Okay, let's just call them what they are. They write their own rules, they set their own prices, and we are held hostage. The U.S. dollar has been losing its value. our biggest trade partner, China, who we are in an intellectual war with, has decided that they're going to do business outside of the European Union, outside of what we consider the mainstream, outside of the all-powerful force, that government, that underbelly, that military industrial complex, the World Bank, the world government that only rules and governs European state nations. All brown people are left out of this. And this is what Americans, don't get mad at me. I didn't do it. I'm just telling you how it is. Racism, separatism was written into every aspect of what is going on to keep people hating each other, wanting to physically murder, assault, kill each other, not sit down, not have any meeting of the mind. This is what's going on. Guys, our food, our water, and our air is under constant attack. And you're asking yourself, well, what can I do to protect myself? Number one, elevate your mindset. Understand the reason that they go through these great lengths to try to destroy us is because we are so powerful and capable of people. But they've done a good job of having us forget who we are, where we came from, and why we're here, and why. And the fact that we have inside of us, all of us, innately, ways to counteract everything that they're doing. Understand, Bill Gates is going around this country buying up farmland. A food company, a pet and livestock food company, is directly responsible for chickens not laying and for many animals dying. Largest producer of animal feed in the United States is intentionally causing your chickens not to lay eggs. Starts with a P. That's all I'm going to say, because I ain't going to get sued by these people. I don't have that kind of money. But if you use any pet food, chicken food that starts with a P, change it. Period. Change it. Make your own. Change it and watch your chickens start to lay again. Almost instantly. What is going on right now in the United States? Because I can only speak for this country. And I've been telling you guys about that group that sounds like Build-A-Bear. Because this is what's all behind it. When they turned on CERN, they put in motion what they want to wrest total control away from us and to put us all under subjugation, to make us all completely dependent on the government. And this is what they want. They want us completely dependent on the government for our food, for our water, for everything. We've had another industrial fire. This time, 18,000 cattle somehow couldn't get out of a barn and burned to death. 18,000 head of cattle just died instantly. Understand what effect this is going to have on the food chain. And guys, understand right now, please, our food chain, our water supplies are under attack from the inside. Prepare yourself for a long summer. This is the time for spiritual growth, for spiritual strength. This is the time to take yourself out of the matrix. And I say this because if you are stuck in the matrix, if you are believing this garbage, you are going to be affected. This is going to be painful. If you cannot discern what is real and what is not. And guys, they are going to make things seem very, very, very hard and confusing. The time is now, for reals. If you have a television, turn it off, because they are about to scare the bejesus out of you. Okay, and this is what it's for. Everything is going to be about, and they're going to be telling you partially the truth. This is the thing. They're going to tell you, you know, all of these catastrophes. I have been trying, keeping your eyes open. Train derailment into water. Train derailment into water. Train derailment into water. Same week, industrial fire. Next week, train derailment into water. Train derailment into water. Train derailment into water. Another industrial fire. Next week, train derailment into water. Train derailment into water. An industrial fire. This has been going on since the second week of February. They have not deviated one iota from their plan. You know who these are: the robber barons, the railroad companies, the big business, the cokes, for entertainment purposes only, that own everything. Do a little research. See how many of these entities Blackwater is invested in or has someone on the board. How many of these areas where we're having these train derailments are areas where there are natural resources? Eminent domain is going to become a real thing in America. And I keep telling y'all this, whether you believe me or not, all this building that they are doing, all these high rises especially, because that's where they want to warehouse you. They want to put you in a high rise building. High rise or a, excuse me, master planned community. A self-contained community where you don't have to leave the gates of your area to go to work, to go to school, to go to the store, to get your entertainment, to do whatever it is you want to do. Everything is in your neighborhood. Everything is right there, so you don't have to move. Oh, they're going to make it seem like, oh, this is convenient. This is great. Until you try to leave your area, until you try to leave your sector. This is coming. If I'm scaring you, then you're paying attention. Get your mind right. Be prepared for force shortages. Put aside seeds. SEEDS. Put aside seeds. You need seeds. If you have your own garden, harvest your seeds. Dry them, prepare them, and keep them. We're going to need them soon. They are going to force us. They are going to force us into eating food that is not good for us. Everything is going to be manufactured. Your job may not exist. And if it does, guys, again, this is where we are. This is where we are. Again, this is the time for spiritual awareness. Time to put on your armor. Time to put on your armor. Time to prepare for what is coming. And this is government sponsored. 2020 and 2021 were the test. They did everything in 20 and 21. They locked us down. They raised the price of everything when we were when everyone was hurting. They showed us exactly what they were preparing to do. They wanted to see what would happen. Would we stand up and fight back? And guess what, guys? We didn't. We did not. And now the plan is going live. I've been telling you guys we are going to have a repeat of 2020. Exactly. Prepare. Prepare. Donald Trump has been the distraction of what the world government, the military industrialized complex, the World Bank, the Build-A-Bear Foundation has been planning. They have been working on this plan for a long time. They've been changing the political landscape. They have been making it so that the dumbest, most ridiculous people are thrust into positions of power. The margarine taco greases are the ones who are writing policy for the rest of us. And we have yet to stand up. We have allowed a criminal to go unprosecuted, crisscrossing the globe at will. If you or I had done 1/3, 1/10 of what Donald has done, we would be in prison. We would already have been in prison for years. But not Donald. Why? Because they need him to be the distraction. They need us preoccupied on something that does not matter in the least little bit. What happens to Donald Trump means nothing. If he died tomorrow, he would be gone off this planet, and we would have to find something else to be all up in arms about. But since we have Donald, they've got us exactly where they want us. They've got us fixated on a man that does not matter. Donald Trump ain't running shit. He is not the president. He has no power. So all of us are sitting here so focused on he needs to go to jail, he needs to be arrested, that we are not seeing the atomic bomb that has been set off in our society. Pay attention to the things that matter. Educate yourself so that you can see, that you understand what the distraction is. This is important. The World Bank, the world government, and the Build-A-Bear Foundation, and I'm saying that not the one that sounds like Build-A-Bear, are actively trying to change our reality. CERN, when they turned it on, CERN is the most dangerous thing that we have to deal with today. They are literally trying to create another multiverse, megaverse, whatever you want to call it. They are opening doors. They are opening portals to different dimensions that they have no idea of what's there and have no control over. Understand, Earth weapons will have no effect on ETs. The ETs showed us how to make weapons. Do you think they showed us how to get rid of them? No. We are the ants. We are the fleas. We are the ones who allow the rich to destroy the only planet that we have to live on. We gave our power away because we were put into fear. And I'm going to say this, and if you get mad at me, you get mad at me. But this is why religion is so dangerous, because they have got everybody believing that all of this stuff is just supposed to happen, that you ain't supposed to think. God didn't give you a brain so that you could understand what you were supposed to do. No, religion is telling you, you give your fealty to the rich man. Religion is telling you, the pastor in the pulpit is sitting there saying, I need a new plane. Y'all need to reach deeper down into your pocket and manifest me a new plane, manifest me a new house. I'm not working for God because I'm tricking you out of your money. I'm going to scare you and tell you you're going to go to hell because you're not uplifting me. This is what's happening in pulpit after pulpit after pulpit. Your preachers are standing up there showing who they are. Standing up there in Gucci suits. Standing there with freaking Louis Vuitton wristwear. $1,000 alligator shoes that you're paying for. And he's telling you that you're going to go to hell if you don't continue to finance their lifestyle, because they're the messenger of God, and God wants them to have everything, but wants you to have nothing and to foot the bill for him. Wake up. This is the most important thing. Religion is slavery. Religion is control. Spirituality is inviting all that is into you, letting nature work with you on your behalf. Religion tells you that everything is outside of you, that you have to pray to something somewhere else. Religion tells you to believe in something that you can't see, that you can't hear. But what the things that you can see, it tells you to ignore. Pay attention. Stop being sheep. Number one, understand that the Bible was written by man to control man. That is the number one thing that you must understand. The Bible was written by man to control man. A whole bunch of writings that came hundreds of years after the people who they were written about were long gone. These things were written. They have lied to you. You have been lied to. Our government, our world has been lying to us since the day we were born. We are magical beings. A lot of us are understanding that. But there's still enough of us who hold enough doubt and fear to keep us vibrating low. And that is where all the problems arise from. Turn off your television. Stop being programmed and manipulated. Refuse to call yourself a sheep. Refuse it. Educate yourself. Read ancient. Read mythology, because then you'll understand. Do everything with an open mind so that you don't put yourself in a box to where you cannot get out. It is imperative that you allow your mind to be open. Because with all of the programming that has been done to you, the biggest fear of Christians is going to hell without realizing that you have been existing in it your whole life, because man created hell. Okay? Created this hell that we're living in, making you pay for everything, making you pay to be a citizen of this planet. That is hell. Hell is where children are not safe to play, where the elderly cannot be regarded as wise and be protected and cared for. We spit on our elderly. We throw our elderly into horrible places. We throw our children into horrible places. We have become so self-centered and concerned about our own self that we have given up on mankind altogether. People don't speak the truth. They'll lie to you as easily as they cough or sneeze. Understand, who we are and what we are is directly on how we imagine ourselves being. If we don't want to do better, we won't. Things will continue just the way that they are. It is up to us, but we have to decide that we are no longer going to be slaves, because this is what it is all about. All of us living on this planet right now, paying for everything we get, are slaves. And the people who have us enslaved aren't satisfied. They want to take more from us. This is the time for us to stand up, stand together, hitch up your pants, and understand. It's up to us now. Find your soul families. Find your soul tribes. Start putting plans together with other people, other families. We need each other now more than ever. But we need to understand that we are being attacked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If your television is on, you are being attacked. If you're worried about what's happening in politics, you are being attacked. Extract yourself from the stuff that doesn't matter. And then remember that all of this stuff that's going on that you can see is to keep you looking right where you're looking, so that you don't see the real stuff that's going on. Get your spiritual houses in order. Know yourself and speak your truth every day. And don't you dare be afraid, because that's what they want. And even if you are afraid, don't you dare show them that you are. Pray. Pray over your food. Pray over your water. Ask the universe to make things safe for you. Ask the universe to protect you, your household, your children. Take back the power that is yours. Stop begging the government. Stop expecting the government, because they're the ones that are coming to get us. All right, y'all. I love you. I know this has been different, but this is a food for thought day. Wednesday and Friday, y'all want different questions, different answers? Drop them in the box below this video. I love you. Again, it's time for us to stand up and stand in our power. If you don't know who you are, it's time to figure it out. I love you. We are our heroes. We are the ones who are going to rescue us. And guys, I forgot to tell you my tea. I didn't even take a sip. Let me get some. Oh, hold on. All right. Ooh, this is Bigelow Peach Ginger Turmeric Tea. Interesting. This has layers. All right. Weather. Again, this is man-made. Man-made weather. And I'm mad about this because I'm about to go to a place that I haven't been to in a while, but I don't want to have to wear a parka in May when I'm there. So the weather for the rest of this week, guys, again, it's going to fluctuate wildly. We are not out of this. The weather patterns that we had over the weekend are going to amp up. Prepare your, oh my goodness. Washington State, Oregon, Northern California could possibly have some more flooding. cold weather across the Midwest in spurts. But guys, pop up tornadoes, tornadoes that literally seem to just come right out of the ground are going to be in certain parts. Texas, eastern Texas. So please be aware, be mindful of that. All right. So listen, again, I need you guys to be listening to your local meteorologists. If they tell you to stay home, stay home. Your life is more important than you driving through a flood to try to get to some office. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. Namaste, everyone. Happy Monday. Bye-bye.